Here's an interesting question that came up on the old R Bitcoin. The guy goes, "Is my girlfriend a Bitcoin millionaire or a compulsive liar?"
Okay.
I've been with my girlfriend from Spain for almost 2 months now.
Okay, you don't need to say, well, why are you saying where she's from? Like just bragging? Like, I know Spanish women do tend to be quite beautiful. Is that meant as a brag?
Well, and he goes, and we had a conversation about finances last night. Despite working and living like a broke grad student, she claimed that she had a lot of money in Spain. I asked her if it was inherited money, but I told her she didn't have to answer if she didn't feel comfortable saying. She then responded by saying it was money she had saved up while working for a large company based in Barcelona, and subsequently the bar she and her mother owned and operated. I then asked if she was investing her money, and she told me she had been investing in Bitcoin since she was 15 years old, so around 2010, and that she started to seriously invest about 5 years ago. This was when my mind went wild, since a few invested dollars could be worth thousands, maybe even millions. I asked her how much she had initially invested and if she had sold anything. She then said that she hadn't sold anything and her portfolio would be worth more than enough to buy the house of my grandparents who had just bought, which was $1.4 million. Our conversation ended at that point, but this naturally left me with lots of questions and doubts. Now, you're going to be surprised, guys, that some of his doubts are that a woman would buy Bitcoin in 2010. That's a lot of the doubt of these guys.
Okay, see, I didn't think of the gender angle on it. I just thought of like people do lie. That's like a classic liar's lie. Do you know what I mean? Like a con man lie. Like, I got a bunch of money in Bitcoin, you know, like that's really something that they would say for sure. So
I have 7,000 acres in Anchorage, Alaska, about outside. No, that would be good. My joke didn't work because I
Pretty good at Fairbanks. That's
where you
beautiful
went.
land. Yeah, beautiful place to go. Freezing cold. He goes, what surprises me is that she claims to be living off the money she's currently making by working, hasn't spent any of her Bitcoin, and is living well below her financial means. I first met her and her mother in Spain back in 2017, which would be before Bitcoin completely went to the moon, and they lived in a rather humble apartment in an average neighborhood. My girlfriend lived with her mom there until she came to the States in 2020. Her entire story seems plausible, but I want to trust her, but I feel like I need to verify if it's true. I'd hate to be too nosy about her personal finances because this proves as a major evidence of her trustworthiness, and this would honestly change the entire course of my life if I got married. Do you think he's lying? What should be my best course of action to verify my girlfriend's claim?
So I would say your best course of action would be to make your own life and try to earn your own money first and foremost. I mean, this guy's thinking, if I hitch to this wagon, then I could be set for life. I think she's lying personally.
I do not.
You don't think I think she is, because I don't think that you would be living in that way if you had access to that amount. I think that you'd have pulled some of it out by now and you'd be living a little bit better at this age. I don't think there's that many young people that are that forward thinking financially who are like, no, I'm just going to put away all of my money and save it all away and live all within my means until, I don't believe it. And it just sounds like a lie. It just sounds like a lie.
I don't believe shit that this girl is saying. Let me tell you something. And I was a detective for 32 years. And I'm telling you, just sheer stats. No, I wish them luck.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna lie.
No, seriously, and I don't mean to overreact, but here's what I really think. I like to make a joke, but then these people that you're talking about right now, they need to be in serious medical facility to figure what's going on.
Todd, we talked about it before. I know we discussed it, and we sort of had discussed like, we're going to be making fun of these people a little bit, giving them a hard time. I do feel like maybe you're taking it a little too far. Say they need to be institutionalized. I don't know that you totally,
Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth, and I was holding back. They need to go with the garbage truck from the city.
Yeah. No,
I'm not even kidding around.
No,
from
come
the city,
on.
go get people and throw them in the garbage truck.
No. You can't. That's a crime.
I'm gonna say I've spent 3 days on the crypto forums and on the subreddit. I'm gonna tell you why I believe the woman.
Okay.
One, it is very, very like it's very prevalent to say, don't tell anybody you have Bitcoin. Like they all feel like somebody's going to steal your Bitcoin or ask you for money if they know that you have it. So it's very much like you need to keep this a secret. Don't tell your parents. Don't tell anybody. Don't let anybody know that you have it, because then.
What do you mean your parents? Like who are these people? You don't trust your parents? Like the idea that my parents are gonna rip me off is like the funniest thing in the world.
Oh my God, that's so fun. I'm thinking the same thing, Chris.
Yeah,
it's like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
I'll give you one.